now.
Right.
So you cut it in pieces? Okay.
We're gonna cut it, yeah. So first, make sure your oven is preheated to 450.
I put it already.
What'd you say?
I put it already.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Okay, my sister, hold there. Before we move forward, some people don't know us yet. Maybe it's the first time. So let's introduce ourselves first.
Let's do it. You go first.
Okay, yeah, let's tell them why we are here. And I will introduce myself. I'm Jessica, and I'm a health coach. And we are here to show you how, no, Jenna will tell me how to cook a veggie. Is a veggie bowl?
Yeah, I call it a power bowl, but yeah.
Okay, so that's why we are here, and yeah, that's what we're doing, and we share about healthy lifestyle, workouts at the gym, at home, what else? Cooking, meal prep, everything about make you feel better than yesterday. So that's why we are here.
Yes,
So tell
exactly.
us about you.
Yeah, so I am, as some of you all know, obviously you're on my page. I'm Jenna Sacrato. I'm a life and health success coach. So not only transform your body, but your life. And what we're doing today, though, is easy meals that you can make a lot of this at once. I'm going to also talk about portion size. I like to call it cooking in bulk. So instead of meal prep, because sometimes I think that wording for some reason is overwhelming to people. So I like to think about it as cooking in bulk. So you just make a lot of food at once. I know it's the same thing, but for some reason it helps sometimes. So that's what we're doing. I usually make this recipe like once a week, and I have it for a few days. And you can really use any components here. You want to have protein, carbs, fats, and just a bunch of vegetables, which is also carbs, but extra vitamins and minerals. So that's kind of the basis of this bowl, is like those four things. So it's a macro-dense bowl, which Jess and I both eat based off of macros. So.
I love it. Let me show you my ingredients, and you tell me if I'm good or not.
Great.
Okay. So this is what I have. Potato. I just cut it right now. Oh, sweet potato. Mushrooms.
Great.
Asparagus.
Perfect.
Tofu.
Perfect.
And we will talk about this later. I have some questions for you because some people ask me some questions, and I need you to help me.
Sure.
And also, don't be mad with me because I get the seeds mix, but I prefer this one because it has, you say seed wheat, no, what kind of let me see. This has peanuts, seed oil, cranberries, safflower oil, sunflower seeds,
Yeah.
and pumpkin seeds. It's a mixer. So what do you think? Because you told me in the recipe it's just about what is in your recipe?
You can use any seed. Like I switch it up all the time today. I chose hemp seeds. I also have pumpkin seeds. Just the only thing about when you buy nuts is you want to make sure they don't have extra oils in it. Like, so you read you have sunflower oil and peanut oil in that. So you ideally get something that is no oil. Like the ingredients in my hemp seeds are just hemp seeds.
Okay.
But those are great. You can use any. It's for extra fat and protein.
Okay. That's good. I understand your point. However, let me tell you, that hemp seeds, it was like about $14. The package is a little expensive, and this one it was like $3. And I choose this because price too, and also it tastes good with the cranberry. But I understand what you say. Okay.
Well, totally. So definitely, guys, some of the ingredients that I use are a little bit pricier. I prioritize my food and my budgeting. I don't eat out and I don't really go out. I don't buy expensive clothing. I spend my money on food. I think it's whatever your priorities are. So yeah, I do have some things that I'll go kind of bougie with, but I think it depends what you buy in your life. I think we all spend money sometimes on other things that maybe don't need to or whatever.
it bothered my stomach.
And that's very true. The skin sometimes does bother your stomach. So whatever y'all want to do with your potato. Now, I'm going to cut it like a French fry shape. You can also just cube it. So I'll take off the little butt. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Sorry, guys. High level production over here. So
I tried to go on Instagram Live, but I never did, so it's not working. It's a camera issues, whatever.
You're on Instagram Live.
I mean Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how that works.
I cut my potato in half, and maybe you have a better knife than I do because this is a little dull. I'm just checking on my quinoa. I didn't really cook mine fully yet, so it is almost done. I'm just gonna add actually a little bit more water.
Let me tell you, the way you cook the quinoa is never happened in this house. I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean?
The way you cook the quinoa?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, super simple. So quinoa is just like rice, 2 to 1. So if you do half a cup of quinoa, you do a cup of water. I like to use vegetable broth. It adds just more flavor. And then I just like to season the broth. So turmeric is very good for your inflammation and for your heart and for your blood and for it's a super herb. And so I sprinkle a bunch of turmeric in it, or if you have fresh turmeric, you can grate fresh turmeric in it. And then you can also, I just add ginger and I add salt and onion, and that's an onion powder. I just like to season it. So soup, it's really, you kind of are cooking it the exact same way. You're just adding.
What? Oh no. Are you eating already?
The quinoa, my quinoa wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
You pre-made your quinoa.
You know how I did my quinoa? I cook it in the rice maker.
Smart.
So, but the option, I put in the brown rice option.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a rice maker, but if you have one of those, yeah, those are awesome.
Like
Let me show you how I make fry shape. So again, I just cut like this. I cut them in slices like this, and then I'm gonna go long ways and I make French fries.
can I put little square pieces?
Yeah, you can cube them any shape. You just want it. The goal is to make them, a little not so big, just so that they cook faster in the oven. And that's my brother's oven. Everyone, how you doing here?
I think I need a new. Hi! How are you?
Good. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you cooking
My
with us?
president. What are we cooking? We're cooking grain bowls, Kate. We are cooking grain bowls. I'm making quinoa, tofu, and sweet potato fries.
I need a new knife.
So, okay, next thing, you guys. Once you're done cutting up your fries, you're gonna get your baking tray, and either you have it with tin foil or whatever, or parchment paper. I think tin foil kind of works better.
Okay.
And let's get our baking tray out. I'm gonna show you also my ways of dirty as little dishes as possible. So, we get out the baking tray, your baking sheet. Since mine is already hot.
Oh, I like that way too.
And you're gonna put your potatoes right on it.
I'm not yet there.
I'll wait for you, don't worry. So my potatoes go right on it.
I'm glad I cooked the quinoa because that'll take time.
Yeah, my quinoa is done. So everyone, just let it. That like food porn. You're not listening.
the sweet potato?
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So is all your potatoes laying on your pan?
Not yet. I do it in 1 second.
Great. Tell me when, and then we'll season it. And you guys, the seasoning, this is where you get to really be yourself. I mean, I know that sounds so weird, but like it's true. When you season stuff, it's really that's how you make food taste better. First of all, that's how you just learn kind of what you like. So I always do turmeric, paprika, salt, and I usually have rosemary, but I don't. My face is getting flushed from the heat in here. So tell me when you're ready.
So you say I have tomato, this one?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use avocado oil. I'm gonna put that on.
Oh my God, you know what? One day I was cooking and I thought paprika, I put it cinnamon in instant paprika.
Oh my gosh.
It was terrible.
I actually did. And everyone, you just saw me use a lot of salt, but that's okay. It's okay. It's flavor. It's seasoning. It's seasoning. A lot of turmeric. There's no rules here. You just kind of do it, and then you're gonna toss it in this on the baking tray, and you didn't dirty anything. You didn't dirty a dish.
I use my hands a lot. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's all I know how to do.
Because people is just, oh, you put your hands and the food, I eat it, my food.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as, I wash my hands prior to going live with you guys. So, you're just going to mix that around. I'm proud of you, Hopi. Did you see Aaron? Hope he's on here.
I don't know. All right, what else? What is next? Hey, are you cooking too? Everybody's cooking.
This is my brother's girlfriend. They're visiting me. She doesn't want to visit Miami.
You're lucky, guys.
Hope may say something, but she may not. Maybe she went off, but okay. So you just spread it out now on the sheet. Just spread it, and then you put it in the oven, and then we're gonna leave it there, and that's really it. It's gonna cook for about. This kind of takes the longest. It goes about 20 minutes. So we're gonna flip it halfway. So put it on in.
That's how mine looks like. Can you see it?
Yours look beautiful.
Thank you.
Erin, she says she's calling you right now.
All right.
Family affair over here. Okay. So next thing we're gonna do is the tofu. So what you want I already did it, but you're gonna try to drain your tofu. So
Okay, this is 20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah. We're gonna flip it halfway through. So we're gonna flip it at 12 minutes. So let's set our timer for 12.
Okay, when you clock sounds, let me know. All right, so tofu. Let's talk about tofu.
Great. What do you want to know?
Okay, because I got some questions in the message. So, what kind of tofu is firm or soft or medium or heavy, or I don't know? It's like levels of firm. I have this. It say I'm firm. See?
Yep.
And also, people ask about if you need to have organic or not in order to get the same, nutrients.
Yeah. So great. Awesome. You got organic tofu. All tofu is made pretty clean in wherever they're made at whatever factory that it's created at. So I don't buy, like I said, I think there's another episode where you and I were cooking and I talked about that not everything that I eat is organic because you don't need every single ingredient to be organic. So I pick and choose the stuff I want to buy organic. Tofu is not one of them. The other thing is
can I put in the Pyrex? Maybe?
You can put it on the same tray as your potatoes if there's enough room.
Well, yes, but I didn't make it room. I have to move it. Okay. So when we put it? When?
Do you have 2 baking racks?
Oh, yeah.
So then just lay a piece of tin foil on the second one, and then we put our tofu on it.
How?
I'll show you what I did.
Okay.
I'll show you guys. I don't know how to flip. Look how. So I just went like this.
Okay, makes sense. All right.
Do you see what I did here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just.
So I think I need to flip this. And when it's time to put it? When?
We're gonna do it right now. So first we need to dice it. So you're just gonna cube your tofu. So I have it like this. I like to cut it down the middle. So I'll cut it in half, and then I'll do long ways, and then I'll just make little cubes. So we're just cubing it, and then really the same thing that we did for the potatoes. Season it, and again, you can season it however you want. I'm probably gonna do turmeric again, and just salt and pepper. So I obviously love turmeric. It's so I'm gonna use this plate here. I'm just gonna put my tofu on the plate. Now it's all cubed up, and you don't need oil, but you can add a little. I'm gonna add a sprinkle. I'm gonna actually do another sprinkle of avocado oil. But you actually don't need to. But I'm feeling fun today.
Why?
Are you feeling fun, Jess?
Of course, all the time.
Yeah, because I just want a little avocado oil on it, and then I'm gonna do turmeric again because I have a problem. I have an addiction to turmeric, and I'm gonna do salt and pepper. That's how I'm gonna season my tofu. Again, you can really do anything. Like I would encourage you to get creative. You know, like do what you want. I'm actually gonna put a little onion powder on it too. Why not? Good. Now, same thing as potatoes. Once it's seasoned, you lightly toss it, and then you're gonna put it on that baking sheet or the baking rack in your oven, and we're just gonna leave it alone. And then you guys, we are almost done. So this is the thing about this recipe is you bake things so much you don't have to touch them. You just throw them in the oven and you leave them alone. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna throw mine into the oven. Don't worry, Justin, I'm ahead of you. It's all good.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing amazing.
Thank you. All right. I use a lot of paprika and salt, pink salt.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing about tofu is it has really no flavor. And
Exactly.
it will absorb any flavor you give it, and that's why it's kind of fun. I like to use it because I can make it taste however I want.
How it looks? Can you?
Are you ready to plate this, Jess?
I'm ready.
So you're gonna grab a bowl.
Okay, let me find it.
Let's just find it.
Let me find it in my big kitchen. One step. I'm one step of my bowl. I'm just putting a little bit of cilantro. Remember how we put in the top?
So I like to put the quinoa at the bottom of the bowl. Tell me when you got a bowl, though. I'm gonna wait for you.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, I have a big one, big one, big one. So my oven, let me disconnect this. Clear. Is this too small?
You mean too big? Oh.
No, just kidding. It's too small. I love it because I have a lot of room.
I'm gonna use this. So
Okay.
first thing, you'll do your quinoa. Again, mine is quinoa and lentils. So I just put, and I like to do it kind of keep
Okay.
Now, do you have yours in it?
But how much?
I do, so 2 tablespoons this size, pretty big. You guys, I have a problem. I can't stop eating.
I would put it 3 because I love quinoa.
Great.
Okay. What else?
Then, 2 tablespoons of your veg for 3. I'm gonna do 3 scoops of veggies. Maybe I'll do 4 scoops of veggies.
Those are mine. This looks so good, and guess what? This is gonna be my lunch. Okay, let me tell you something. Let me try. I wanna try how soft the asparagus get because I don't really like too much crunchy.
Okay. So yeah, you just if you
No, I try. It's so perfect. It's just so perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want your veggies softer, you just cook it for longer. That looks delicious. So we have quinoa and veggies. Next, we're gonna get our tofu out of the oven and our potatoes. So I'm trying to be as organized as possible. If you guys don't know, I have OCD. Like, it's bad. It's bad.
It's not bad. It's you, and it's okay.
Bad to have it. It's the level that I have it at is a little extreme.
Wow, that looks good.
So
Good job.
I'm just gonna do a few of them. I had potatoes this morning too. So I'm just gonna take the crispiest ones, and then I'm actually gonna put these back in the oven for a little bit longer because they're good to go. I just like them a little bit more crispy. So I'm just gonna find my crispiest few, put them in here, and then you guys, one more thing or 2 more things, and this is done.
What about let me see your, I'm not putting organizer.
You don't have to. I have OCD, so do it however you want. You can just throw it all in the bowl. It's fine.
It looks better if you organize it.
It looks better my way.
Yes, because it's organized.
That's usually the case.
What about the seeds?
Okay, and then last thing you're just gonna add a piece of tofu or 2.
Oh, I put it right.
You already did your tofu?
I think I make it messy.
It's okay. It's all about just throwing it in the bowl. So I'm gonna get my tofu out. Just throw a few pieces in.
Guess what?
What?
I'm done.
Amazing. I'm almost done too. Here. So I have these 4 components like this, you guys. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle, last thing, I'm gonna sprinkle a couple hemp seeds on top. Ooh, that looks delicious, Jess.
I'm done. This is so good. And I can't believe it. It's gonna be my lunch. It's like a family dinner.
Yeah, it's a lot of food. I have a lot of leftovers here. And it's good. What I also like about this is you make 4 components and you can use it for anything else. Now, you guys, if you also want an extra fat, which I don't want right now because I've had a lot today, so